be great.
This is our Super Bowl. This is the state championship. You can't get stopped on the inch-yard line. You know, my running back has to get in. My offensive lineman is 5 of y'all. Y'all have to push him in. It's just a half. All we needed was 6 inches. If it was 6 inches, then we would have the gold trophy, not the silver trophy. You know, this is a game of inches. You know, and we just gotta understand that, man. It's 6 inches. 6 inches, and we're state champs. 6 inches.
Coach, did you think about maybe kicking the field goal there instead? I know you had just missed the extra point, so
yeah,
I mean,
we missed that extra point, man. But we was down there. There was no doubt, and you know, our mind as coaches and the players knew that you know we're going to go for it, and our offense was our best option at that point. You know, if we'd have made that extra pointer, I mean, that extra point was so far off, man, to where I didn't even want to. And the ball was on a 3-yard line in the middle. It was really another extra point. But I didn't want to chance that. I think my offense gave us a better shot at getting into the end zone.
Coach, you prospects for next year and doing well.
I told the past couple of weeks, just looking at our team, and I told my seniors, I said, the first always gets all the glory. So you guys need to be the first ones to win a state championship. I said, because what you have coming behind you, there's no doubt we're going to win a state championship the next 2 years. So I told them, y'all better be the first, because what we have coming back, we're going to be pretty good again.
I got a question for quarterback. And everything, I know that, you know, it looks like the run game kept coming around, especially in the fourth quarter. It seemed like a lot more confidence came into you, especially your offensive line, running backs, and including yourself. What you can say about, especially the fourth quarter where y'all ran the ball?
Like my head coach said it all. You know, like my head coach said it all. You know, coach thought that we had the better shot of the better opportunity. Why didn't score? He put it in the offensive hands, he put it in my hands, which means that I have to take care of the offense. Also means that I feel like even though coach called whatever coach called, we should have executed.
Jerry, what do you like about the team going forward? I mean, what do you have that makes you feel so sure that this team will do well? I know, like I said, I know you're losing a lot of linemen, but you have a lot of linemen waiting in the wings. So what makes you?
We have a couple guys coming back. 3 or 4 guys up here are coming back next year. We have a lot coming back on defense. We have a couple of offensive linemen. A few holes we have to fill, but you know we'll figure that out. Coach Luke does a tremendous job of that. We'll figure that out. But we have our quarterback coming back. We have these 2 guys coming back, Frederick and Keon Stamps. Receivers coming back. On defense, we have a lot of guys coming back, so we're going to be okay.
And also, are you thinking of maybe adding a kicking coach to your staff?
I need to find someone who could kick first, right? Not only someone who could kick. The problem is no one wants to do it. There's no flash in that position. There's no excitement in that position. And like really next to the quarterback in the center, that's like one of the most important positions on the field. But nobody wants to do it. Like you don't get highlights or you don't get accolades for being a kicker. You know, the kicker, everybody makes fun of the kicker. So nobody wants to, and you try to force kids to do it and then nobody wants to do it. You know, so it's just, it's hard. I believe me, I've been head coach 6 years, I've been here 11 years. I'm trying to find a kicker. I'm trying to get someone to kick. It's not a glamorous position, man, and nobody wants to do it, and it's killing us. It's killing. It's caused not having a kicker has caused Warren Easton 4 state championships. And what do you do? What do you do, man? nobody wants to do it. You know, and you know, you think year after year, losing by 1 point. You think nobody wants to do it. Nobody wants to take it serious, man. I'm trying. Me and my coaches are trying. You know, you can't really force them to do it. We trying, but we just can't find the kicker.
You know, in this game here, I think 3 of the last 4 years, I mean, how tough, I mean, I don't know if somebody asked it already, but how tough is it just trying to kind of bounce back really for anybody?
Man, you know, they're tough, man. This is what you work for. This is these kids' goal to get to the state championship, win the state championship, man. And this is everybody's goal, man. It's just tough, just, you know, we love being here, you know, but it's to the point now, like, we did it 3 times. I've done it 3 times. You know, we have to get the gold trophy, man. You know, it's I don't know, man. I'm just, guess y'all gonna start calling me Marv Levy, man. Eventually, I'm gonna give you one. I'm sorry. We're gonna get us one eventually, but right now I'm like Marv Levy and the Buffalo Bills, man. We get here, we just keep losing the damn thing. But we're gonna be all right.
Got a question for running back. I mean,
Which one?
Stamps.
Okay.
Yeah, a couple of people who was hurt, but you stepped in, had some big runs, scored a touchdown in the state championship and everything. What do you thought that you had to really step in a big game like this, to step in and make a mark?
Step in and execute. Really, just step in and execute. Make it good.
Decided to stay in the shotgun formation instead of putting the quarterback under center 6 inches away. You guys can be state champion right now. Why was that play called, Coach?
That's what we do. Doing it that way has gotten us to the state championship. That's our offense. That's how we run the ball. And Westgate is stout inside. They're real stout inside. They're real big inside. They were slanting everybody hard inside, and those guys were fast off the edges. So, I mean, everybody would think run a quarterback sneak, but, we couldn't get the 6 inches with the running back. So, that we thought that was our best option. That's why we went with that play. That's why we went with that formation.
Okay, Coach, I think these 2 gentlemen.
We just got finished.
Yeah, y'all, I don't know why y'all picked these 4. They're not talkers. These 4 are not talkers at all. So
You have the last word.
Basically, all I gotta say to my young boys, next man up.
Coach, they're not talkers, man.
Coach, anything else?
It's been a good season, been a long season. We overcame a lot. Hurricane, pandemic, man. It was just real good being here. And tomorrow we start all over again. We be back in 365 days. We be back here trying to get it again, man. And that's what it's about. Now, my job is to help these kids graduate, get them off to college, and make sure they become productive citizens, man. So that's what we're about right now.
Coach, congratulations, successful season.
All right, thank you, sir. Thank y'all.
Before we do that, how about some opening comments from you?
Just want to thank you guys for having us. What a game. Guys played hard on both sides. It could have went either way. I mean, just a tough, hard game. 2 teams playing their hearts out for 48 minutes. Giving the towns, giving the community, giving the state, everything they had. That's what you saw tonight. Kids continuously leaving it all out there. Unfortunately, somebody had to lose. And we're glad that we were, on the winning side of it. But so proud of our guys. We've been through so much. 6 years ago, guys, we were 0-10. We couldn't win a game for nothing. They had to turn this whole culture around. And just hats off to these guys for just coming in there and just believing in what we're trying to do. And we just feel like when you build a culture and you base it off of love, anything can happen. Love never fails.
Hey, Coach Ron Walker with the Times-Picayune. When Carr has the ball first and goal at the 1, what did you say to the defense at that point?
Leave it all out there. Our defense been playing well all year. Coach Ty Walker, defense coordinator, him and the staff, those guys have been putting in work, and our guys just believe. And then you just saw seeing stop after stop after stop. I mean, You know, we never once said, okay, let those guys score. We say, guys, go up. You know, put some, go play as hard as you can and give it everything you had. Then we started seeing second down, then third down, and then we just knew we didn't know if they'll go for a field goal or not. We kind of knew to kind of shake because they missed the extra point. So we just take the defense, go out there and play and just give it everything you had. And our guys did that and left it all out there.
Question.
Yeah, Coach. Mike Bernard, ESPN Lafayette. Last week you went into Berman and beat Carr, which almost never happens. This week you held a team, Warren Easton, that was averaging, 58, 59 points a game. Talk a little bit about your defense tonight.
Just been doing what they've been doing all year. Our defense plays hard, our defense plays strong, and they just hold up. You know, I mean, anybody could have just gave up right there and just said, okay, give them the touchdown, and then, you know, we just blame everything. And we threw the interception, we were like, okay, guys, go out there and go play. Nobody budged. Defense flew on the field. We didn't have a chance to even talk to them. They're like, okay, we got to make this stop. And just let you know the testament of the type of guys that we have. Guys want to play. Guys want to play for each other. Nobody pointing fingers. Nobody blamed each other. Nobody blamed each other. Guys went out there and played their hearts out.
Question. Williams, time to speak to you. Okay. Where do you get your kickers and how do you develop them? And, you know, is there a program at the school that helps get a guy who's that good?
Not at all. Faith, soccer. You know, we kind of go to soccer teams and hey, who know how to kick? And we just kind of like, who know how to kick the ball as hard as they can? You know, and that's kind of what it was. I mean, Dylan was a guy that sat behind a real good kicker, kind of Scott, for the last 2-3 years, but always worked. Dylan went to kicking camps. Dylan kept working, and everybody just kept believing in him and told him Dylan, because he was kind of shaky at the beginning of the year, we're missing a lot of extra points. But he bought in, and guys started believing, and that's what it's about, belief.
Does Westgate have soccer?
Yes, definitely.
Question.
VK Jones from Preston City Sports, Coach Antoine. I remember Westgate over the years. And all of a sudden, you break one barrier. You beat Carr, first loss in 20 years in Berman in the playoffs. Now you take out Warren Easton. What you can say about yourselves being not the Cinderella team, but now the team being state champs?
We told our kids all year, you know, we want to be a good team, we want to be a great team, then we want to be an elite team, then we want to be the best team. And our kids bought into that. I told them this morning, I was kind of just freestyling and that just kind of came to me, but we just kind of, you know, it just kind of ran with it. And our kids are now the best team.
Coach Ryan, the Daily Advertiser. What was the first thought that came to your mind the moment you guys made that stop on fourth down?
My mom. My mom had bleeding on her brain on Wednesday and got rushed to ICU, got flown to Baton Rouge. And she comes to every single one of my games, with my brother and I. And, you know, she's never missed a game when I was in Pee Wee, when I was in high school, when I was in college, and my dad as well. And for them not to be to this game tonight, you know, was really touching and really kind of, you know, kind of had me off kilter for a little while. But for her to make that stop, it let me know that's what it's all about. That was for her, and those kids played for her.
Moment. What was going through your mind in that moment?
God is good. You know, my mom, you know, just always was there. We got Coach Pierre. He was in the hospital this morning. Offensive line coach was admitted in the hospital, and you know, he was able to get out like around 1-2 o'clock this afternoon and make it to the game. And our kids play for him. I mean, he's dealing with a very serious sickness right now. And for him to come there, his son plays center for us, started center, Edwin Pierre Jr. And he said, Coach, I would never miss my son's last game, and I'm going to win the state championship. So all those things were coming about, you know, and just letting us know, man, it was faith.
Question.
Madeline Adams from KLFI in Lafayette. My question is for the playoffs. It's your first state title appearance, but you didn't play scared. You didn't play like the underdog. Just kind of talk about that mentality, thriving as the underdog, and coming out in your first state title appearance with the state championship. Danny, you can start.
I think that we played very good and we just have faith in each other. So we think that we know that we got our obstacle that we got to go against.
When I first came to Westgate, I knew that we had a special program. We just had to put some pieces together. And this season, we've been talking about it all year, like with those guys that we knew that was coming back, that we were going to go state, and that was the mindset. So I feel like we just all bought in and we made it happen.
Yeah, I feel like since my freshman year, we had talent, but it was going to take some time. So when the senior year came, I was like, we're going to state and we're going to win it. So we've been through a lot during the season, and it's just, you know, people think that we're not good, but we just showed that we're the best team in 4A.
Absolutely. Coach, I have one question for you too. I saw you embracing several of your players, and it was just really emotional moments. When you're hugging your guys after winning the program's first state championship, what's going through your mind?
I'm gonna miss them. We've been through a lot with these kids. From them being suspended, for whatever reasons, grades, just guys just going through a lot of emotional issues. I mean, our kids come from a tough area. They don't have much. They don't have a park. So the time that they spend with us is with us. Our kids are with us 24/7, and we just know we try to keep them around and just do so much, and just knowing that those kids will be going on, but they'll be going on as champions now. So you got to put something in front of their name now. You got to put champion in front of them, and they deserve that.
I heard a lot of the players chanting 337. So maybe y'all all answer the question, but how does it feel to represent the 337 area code coming out here and actually playing for y'all, our area?
It feels very good because we knew we had to take up for the 337 area code and just so that we were the only one left, so we had to put on for everybody else since they lost or whatever.
Coming from the area that we come from, not a lot of people knew where Westgate was or where it was located at. Like, on the media, they were like, who is Westgate? Like, where are they from? So I feel like we had to put us on the map and show that, we're somebody.
I feel like 337 is, people think it's a bad place, but they really got a lot of talent, and we just showed that the 337 really run the state.
Question.
Group, but you guys have sort of talked about this a little bit in the presser, but you guys have matured a lot throughout these last 4 years. In what ways has that sort of manifested itself, that maturity?
We just all praise with each other and just we get around each other every day, so we know like certain people will react to certain things that are going on.
I feel like it's always been there. Like, we all grew up playing Pee Wee ball together. It's just like we all been tight. We just had to find a way how to put everything together and just like do the job. And we did that this year.
We've been playing with each other. Well, most of us have been playing with each other since middle school, and it's always been a bond. And we knew we couldn't break it, and we knew we had something special. And tonight we just showed that we were a very special group to come through Westgate.
Basically, piggyback on all what the guy's saying. Been watching these kids grow up. We have a new Iberia program that plays at Westgate, a youth program, and so watching these kids grow up, you knew they had something a little different. But they're just buying into the culture, saying that we're gonna give 100% effort in everything that we do. We're gonna respect the ones that come before us, and we will always run on and off the field or court, and just respect our city, our school, and our team, and we'll always leave it better than we found it.
Question.
Coach, Jeremiah Ray with G Sports. When you watched them on film, did you feel like you was going to have issues with the offensive line? The offensive line been kind of mauling people all year with a lot of size advantage. And my second part question is, they play a lot of man-to-man on the back end. Did you think that you were going to have an advantage with Danny and expecting him to exploit that matchup like that?
Offensive line is big, but playing, the teams that we play in our district, playing the tough schedule that we played all year, we've seen big guys. And our defensive line guys have been working their tails off and just doing what they needed to do to just get prepared. And after a while, it just comes down to a dogfight. And our kids played hard for that. And definitely in the back end, they have some, elite guys. But we feel like we got matchup problems. We know what we do. We've done a great job of having multi-sports athletes, guys that play basketball, guys that go play baseball, and also guys that run track level. These guys are on the state championship track team. So we know we can run. We just want to put our guys in position to make plays. We call ourselves WAMP. We all make plays. So when we have an opportunity to make it, we expect to make it.
Moment, just leading this team to this moment do for you, and then of course as you head on to Cincinnati, just what does this cherry on top do for you ending the season?
It's a big moment because I know I'm not gonna be able to play with these dudes again. So finishing our senior year and winning the state championship, it just means a lot. We've been through a lot with each other. Even though we getting suspended from football and walking off and all types of stuff, but we came together and it's a great feeling to win my last one with these boys.
Coach, I know you want to get back to your team, so we're going to have one more question right here.
Oh, wait,
I'm sorry.
Winning the state championship actually put the cherry on top of my commitment because I feel like this was one of my goals to win a state championship, and after that, I wanted to play on the next level. So I feel like this is the best thing to leave, like as a good name on myself for Westgate.
Dan, it's Josh Preston video vote. You had on a third down on the goal line stop. I think you got through and made a big play. How'd you get through on that play, and what's it mean to you? Winning most outstanding player too.
I actually got through I think the dude was supposed to down block, but like I really like jumped the snap, so he moved too slow. So he moved too slow. So it was. I mean, I don't really practice too much at D-line. It was just my time, so I felt like they just put the best player in the spots to make it tell. So I did what I had to do.
You got 2 more questions, Coach.
Playing very, very well. You played great tonight. And the last name is so familiar to me. And all I know, I remember a player named Early Doucette that set the world on fire in Berlin Stadium years ago against Old Perry Walker. I don't know if you're related to him, but it seems like the way you play, it seems like it's in the blood more than anything else. What you think?
Yeah, Early is my first cousin. I mean, I talked to him during the postseason. He told me just keep the name, on fire, keep doing what I'm doing, and never let up. So I just listened to what he said, and now look where we at.
Question for number 3. I don't know if it's Dedrick or Dedrick. Dedrick. Can you just talk to those 2 back-to-back catches you had, one on the sideline and then the touchdown? Just what happened on those 2 plays?
I believed in myself. Coach told me to, always go out there and make plays. We all make plays, and it was a one-on-one matchup, and I had to win that, and I think I did that.
All right. Coach, any more questions?
Yes.
Got a question? This is your last one, Coach. I know you want to give it to your team.
Go Jesus. Anyways, your schedule this season was scheduled for you to get to this moment and put on the performance that you did as well.
We just want to be prepared for the playoffs. We want to see every part of the state. We want to see the best teams in the state playing the LCAs, the St. Augs, the St. Martinvilles, the St. Thomas More, the Cameron Crows, the Lake Charles College Preps, and then I felt that prepared us for us getting to the playoffs. We ended up as a 5 seed. Even was kind of burned our butts a little bit, having the 2 losses, because we felt like, we had opportunities to win those games as well. And it just kind of didn't go our way. But we just knew we just played Westgate football. And that's just us giving 100% effort in everything that we do. Play as hard as you can. We feel like we always got a chance.
Coach Antoine, thank y'all so much. You're a state champion.
Thank you so much, guys.
Thank you, guys. Thank you.